Hi, everyone. Welcome to the session on Google Trust. We are part of the Google Cloud Trust team, and we work closely with our customers to ensure that you can confidently use our products and our technologies from a trust perspective. Specifically, today, we'll focus on privacy, security, and compliance, both industry best practices and regulatory mandates, data integrity, operational transparency, and user control. In this session, we'll walk you through how our trust teams engages with customers to achieve this. We have a very simple agenda for you today. The introduction is really focused on trust in the cloud and how that manifests in everything that we do. We'll then delve into the three C's. And you're probably wondering what the three C's are. Without giving too much away, we hope that we've piqued your curiosity. And then we'll wrap by sharing some resources on where you can find more information about Google Cloud compliance, privacy, and security. By way of introduction, my name is Rani Urbas. I lead the Enterprise Trust team at Google Cloud. And as a team, we're responsible for helping our enterprise customers in highly regulated industries with their compliance and privacy and trust related assessments and implementations. We work closely with our customers globally, and additionally, we assist with customer led audits, regulator audits, which includes data center audits. I am here with my colleague, Ruchi Khurana, and Ruchi leads the Google's Security Risk Program. And this program is focused on ensuring the ongoing privacy and security of our customer data. She collaborates with many of our highly regulated cloud enterprise customers on engagements related to trust, security, audit, and compliance. As I had mentioned, I am part of the trust team at Google, and our house is built on four pillars. The first pillar is around protection. Data security is the foremost in everything that we do, it is part of our DNA. You've already heard probably about our layers of security controls, our firewall, VPCSE, our virtual private cloud service controls, Cloud Armor, IAM, identity and access management with policy intelligence, and now the Cloud Security Command Center Premium with security health analytics to help with compliance and misconfiguration detection. We've delivered additional security functionality with Recapture Enterprise and Web Risk, where we prevent bot attacks, fake account creation, fraud, malware, phishing, all that could impact our customers and our customers' end users. Our second pillar really is around transparency. The road to trust has to be built through transparency, and that transparency has to be based on accurate and on demand information. And we have built and delivered features to our customers like access transparency, access approvals, third party key management, specifically for that reason, products that enforce customer control, which leads us to our third point, control. We live by the principle that our customers own their data. We don't. You can access it, take it out at any time. We have built and equipped our customers with tools and technology to manage access and protect their data. And last but not least is enterprise compliance. We've built world-class capabilities to enable and facilitate our customers' compliance with the vast range of regulatory bodies around the world. We invest in achieving and maintaining our regulatory certifications and attestations for all of our products across all of our data centers globally. So, for the purpose of today's presentation, we'll be looking at trust through the lens of our enterprise customer engagements. And for ease of discussion, let's talk about it from one, a compliance perspective, two, a commitment perspective, and three, the collaboration angle. Starting with compliance, our customer centric approach to compliance has really enabled us to view compliance with a much wider perspective. So, if you look at the pyramid in front of you, compliance of Google Cloud, we deliver foundational certifications as well as industry specific certifications that addresses multiple industry segments such as public sector, healthcare, financial services, to name a few. Over the foundation is compliance in Google Cloud. We deliver a comprehensive set of capabilities to help customers ensure that their Google Cloud workloads are always compliant. Compliance toolkits, where we deliver a very diverse range of self service compliance tools to help our customers assess, act, and comply with their regulatory requirements. So our customers and regulators expect, as they should, independent verification of our security, privacy, and compliance controls. And Google undergoes independent third party audits on a regular basis to provide this assurance. This means that an independent auditor has examined the controls present in our data centers, our infrastructure, and in operations. Our certifications include widely recognized and internationally accepted independent security standards, including ISO 27001 for security controls, 27017 for cloud security, 27018 for cloud privacy, as well as SOC 1, SOC 2, SOC 3. And these certifications help us meet the demands of industry standards, also such as CSA STAR, PCI DSS, and many other regional standards as well. And we continue to expand the list of our certifications globally to assist our customers with their very dynamic compliance landscape. And here's a list of some of the regulatory authorities that we've engaged both unilaterally and with our industry peers and with our customers. We're also working on more compliance products and toolings to help our customers streamline and automate their compliance process with their regulators. So, moving on, I'm going to hand this over to Ruchi, who's going to talk about the second C in the trust journey that we're taking you on. Over to Ruchi.
Thanks, Rani, for the wonderful introduction and the summary on the compliance piece. Now let's talk about commitments. Major part of the commitments is transparency. A cloud provider should detail how it operates. At Google, we are committed towards providing you transparency of our security design choices via multiple artifacts. A few recent examples include our overall infrastructure security, encryption at rest, and encryption in transit across our platforms. When you have these types of detailed documentations, you can make the decision yourself to determine if what we are doing for security and privacy is adequate. Next, a cloud provider should provide binding commitments on how it will operate and handle your data internally. These areas of commitment should include things like processing restrictions, business continuity, data deletion, data incident notification process, subprocessor list, and other security measures. At Google, we are transparent and committed towards all of these areas. You can easily find these commitments on our data processing security terms page. Now, let's talk about the third C, that is collaboration, and it's one of the most important C of the trust. Talking about collaboration, at Google, we offer a suite of services when it comes to collaborations. To start with, we have a huge team of specialists who will help you to understand Google's GRC posture. We offer workshops and one to one sessions with GRC gurus. An example would be understanding compliance lifecycle at Google. Secondly, we offer free access to Google's third party audit reports, which Rani mentioned earlier, such as ISO, SOC, FedRAMP, and others. Thirdly, our teams work on multitude of security and compliance collaterals to help you understand and address common security risks. Last but not the least, we are dedicated towards supporting your due diligence or third party risk efforts in the form of facilitating your cybersecurity risk assessments. Next, let me talk through collaboration through audit rights. At Google, we are committed to meet your regulatory and contractual requirements of right to audit. We offer all regulated customers right to assess us on security controls. Moreover, we also offer your customers or end users transitive right to audit Google's services and organizational controls. Secondly, we understand that your operations may extend beyond a certain region. So, we offer the right to inspect a Google data center for physical and environmental security controls in whichever region you are operating. Thirdly, we are committed to support any audits that may be requested by our regulators. What we have found is that transparency is the key when it comes to working with regulators. And our teams will work with you and support any request with the utmost transparency. And finally, we also offer pooled audits where multiple institutions can pool together as one group to audit Google's services and organizational controls. This approach benefits both Google and Google customers in terms of time, resources, level of effort, and audit depths. To give you an example of pooled audits, Google is committed towards supporting CCAG pooled audits for European financial institutions. These financial institutions are required to conduct a comprehensive risk assessment of their cloud providers to comply with their regulatory obligations from regulatory bodies such as EBA or BaFin, etc. To optimize on time and cost of the effort, these European financial institutions work together as a team. In 2019, we supported Google's first CCAG audit. Audit planning and execution took over 6 months from both the sides. Auditors collected over 800 plus documents. And 175 plus Googlers from 24 different teams were involved in supporting this audit. This shows how much committed we are to pooled audits, and 2020 pooled audits is also coming soon. Now, when we talk about Auditable Cloud Universe or any security program per se, there are many areas of responsibility, starting from the base layer of securing infrastructure to going up in the stack of securing the network, securing data, securing applications, or managing identities and access. There are also like ongoing processes for security operations, governance, risk, and compliance management. At Google, we provide capabilities to audit all the domains that are relevant for your business operations. We have a global team who can support you in any region, be it Americas, Europe, Japan, Asia Pacific. We collaborate with local teams on both policy and industry to better understand the regulations that you are subject to so that we can provide the highest level of services when it comes to facilitating these audit requests. Now, here are some additional resources for you to learn more about Google's security, compliance, and trust posture and offerings. Thank you so much for listening to us today. Hope you learned about how Google Cloud is building trust through compliance, commitment, and customer collaborations. Thank you.
Thank you so much.